What do we got today, guys? Nine. All right. Who's got one they want to talk about real quick?
Today, the first one's for my client. He spoke with the facilities director. He runs 5 different churches, so we're going to go out to one towards the end of the year. He's got vacation right now, so we're going to go out there, give him a quote for their roof, and he said he had some other projects for next year, so that one's pretty good. And then I got one for my guys in Fargo. I got an inbound call this morning. I guess the pastor passed on my message. He gave it to the facilities guy. They need a quote for a re-roof, so we're going to go out there this week.
I got one for Cleaner, Tennessee. I spoke to the GM of a dealership, and they said that they didn't currently have someone in place, so they're looking to see what we can do for them. That'll be for next week.
I got one. It was one lead I had a couple weeks ago. So with a smaller church in Atlanta, looking to take on some quotes for minor repairs throughout the building. Going to check that out Thursday.
For a partner in Northwest Arkansas, talked to the CEO a couple weeks ago. Finally got in touch with the IT manager. Looking for a lot of help with cybersecurity. Feels like he's behind. It's like 2 locations, 80 users, and a bunch of on-prem servers.
Got an HVAC appointment for Arsenal on Friday afternoon in Asheville, North Carolina.
Got one in Pittsburgh, I think it was 30 users. And then I got one in Savannah, Georgia. It was 100 users, and he's looking for local support.
A roofer in Florida got 2 proposals out. One's for $323,400. The other one's for about $160,000, and then they closed a deal for $5,000. Roofer in Houston got out a re-roof for $68,680.
Should have a final decision made for the 10K 450 for my client in North Carolina, and then my client in Toledo. They should have a decision here in the next couple of weeks, looking at onboarding January 1. So that one was 8,883, I believe.
Okay, Sam Baker's out sick today. I know he had a handful of deals that were on the finish line. They might get postponed. I don't know if they'll close today or tomorrow, but I know he had a couple scheduled to follow up. I'll be covering some of those pitches today. Logan Phillips, first day today. Welcome to the team, Logan. Give a round of applause. Referred by Brock Boyer.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
How do you guys know each other?
Fraternity brothers.
You guys haven't had a chance to, SEMO, man. Right, SEMO?
Yep.
They make them right down there. I love some SEMO. Anything interesting about your, past or journey here? You feel like sharing anything people gotta know?
Yeah, I went to Afton High School and then SEMO. I was getting my master's after I graduated from my undergrad in public administration, and didn't work out the way I originally planned, and started looking for opportunities in something that I could talk to people regularly with. So started doing getting into the sales world over the summer, and now I'm here.
Good. Well, thanks for joining. We're excited to have you. What you guys think about the Christmas party? What you guys think about that video? That's awesome.
I showed people. I was like, look at this. This is hilarious. This is hilarious.
So good.
Keep showcasing your personalities, guys. I mean, it helps with clients, whether or not you really think they watch that stuff. They do. They want to see what's going on, how we interact with each other. People who are considering working here, they want to see that it's not super duper stuffy, and you guys got some talent, not just from sales, but entertainment value. Some real entertainment value. We're gonna again recommit to making sure we're doing the podcast every day, and man, there's no excuses that we should be begging you guys to hop on. You guys have got some really good stuff, so make sure you're hopping on. Okay, when we ask who wants to hop on today, make sure you raise your hand and go join. Let's finish this year strong, right? Double down. We got the holiday party out of the way. We are creeping into Christmas time, whatever you want to call it, end of the year, New Year's stuff. Make sure that you're very surgical, right, with the calls that you're making. Right, have a plan. We're kind of looking at some of the pipelines and stuff, and what we're noticing is guys who are scheduling a lot of meetings have a lot of success. They're using the the stages and phases like they should, okay? You methodically are launching your suspects into cleansing, you're cleansing them, you're figuring out if they're a good fit. Most of them, it's gonna take a couple calls or a couple emails or whatever, move them into the lead phase and then appropriately mark them. Another thing that we found, follow-up dates. If you don't use follow-up dates, there's a good chance that you are just kind of winging it. It's tough. It's tough. Follow-up dates and form those contact and list views, right? Help you plan your day, plan your month, so that you know, hey, tomorrow I've got 20 follow-ups. Here's my lead weights or lead appointments. Do a quick study, have a plan, get familiar with the record before you call, right? The biggest thing, guys, is just, have a plan, okay? Natural talent, intelligence will get you a long way, but if you've got intelligence and talent and you're prepared, you're gonna have a whole lot of success. So use the lead stages, use the follow-ups. If you need a refresher, go see Cam, your director, your team lead, ask for a little guidance or advice on, hey, what would you do in this situation, so on and so forth, but really make sure that you're using them. Not only will our customers appreciate it, will the business appreciate it, you're gonna appreciate it, you're gonna make a whole lot more money, whether it's setting up more appointments for flat rate clients or getting closed deals from revenue share clients, okay? And as revenue share clients, as a reminder, some clients, whether a current client or former client, they might be a little bit slow to pay sometimes on a deal. Most of our clients are really good about it. Occasionally we'll come to somebody who, will drag it on a little bit. Feel free, right, to get me involved early and often, and I will use the proverbial, lead pipe over email, or just say the right thing so that we get paid, okay? I want to make sure you guys get paid the money. There's strength in numbers, okay? Makes sense? Anything else to add to that, guys? Nope, let's go have a great lunch.